Kwa mambo ya rafiki yangu Bwana Muturi. Bwana Muturi nilimpatia kazi kama mkuu wa sheria. Yeye mwenyewe alinieleza ya kwamba hii kazi kwa sababu hajakuwa practice kwa muda mrefu, kwa sababu alitoka huko kwa kuwa magistrate, akaenda bunge, akakuwa mbunge, akakuwa speaker, akasema ile kazi kidogo inamlemea. Yeah? So nikakaa kidogo nikaona kweli amelemewa na ile kazi. Lakini makosa pengine ni yangu, nilimsindikizia, I persuaded him. Nikamwambia no, it's okay. Fanya tu hii kazi. Nafikiri haitakulemea. Lakini kwa muda nikaona kweli imemlemea. So nikasema okay, wacha nimbadilishie kazi. Nikampatia kazi ya waziri. Lakini hata wewe unajua. Sasa hapo katikati akagoma kuja katika baraza la mawaziri. Sasa mimi nataka nikuulize wewe, ni mimi nimemfuta kazi ama ni yeye alijivuta kazi? Sasa wewe ni waziri, baraza la mawaziri umeigomea. What am I supposed to do?
Lakini Mheshimiwa Rais, iwapo aliyekuwa speaker ama aliyekuwa mwanasheria mkuu alitoa ripoti baada ya matamshi yako ya kusema kwamba yeye hakuwa competent, akatoa ripoti ya kuonyesha yale mambo ambayo aliweza kuyaafikia wakati alipokuwa ofisini. Sijui kama unakubaliana na hiyo ripoti. Hilo ni jambo la kwanza. Na jambo la pili, kutokana na yale ambayo yalifanyika around JB Muturi, the former CS, inasema nini kuhusiana na wale viongozi, ama ni jinsi gani unaweza kuweka viongozi kwa mizani wakati ambapo unateua mtu? Na nitarejelea lile swala la Gachagua, wakati ambapo ulisema kwamba mlipokuwa Karen sio viongozi wengi ambao walikuwa wanamtaka. Kwa hivyo inasema nini kuhusiana na jinsi ambavyo unaekelea mizani viongozi ambao unafanya nao kazi, na wananchi watasubiri hadi lini? Na la mwisho, Mheshimiwa Rais, miaka 2.5 baada ya kuingia katika ofisi, ungali bado unapeana ahadi. Wakenya wangoje ahadi hadi siku gani?
Umemaliza?
Bado yapo mengine.
Okay. Kwanza, I am a person who believes in giving people a second chance. Even though many leaders did not favor my friend Gachagua, I still gave him a chance. Yeah? Because I'm a strong believer that when you are friends, you don't just dismiss friends. It applies to JB Muturi. Even when it was difficult for him to perform as an attorney general, and it's not even me. Ask any government department. Any government department. They had many difficulties. But because he was my friend, we worked together, we campaigned together, I was willing to give him a second chance. You know? So if you are saying that I should not have given Rigathi a chance and I should not have given JB a chance, that is you, that's not me. I believe differently. And I believe people given a chance, there are many people who have given another chance and they've done very well. You know, they have acquitted themselves. Sometimes maybe people are misjudged. And I want to see how, until it becomes impossible to work with the people who are in your team, you must give them a chance. So I gave my good friend Justine a chance, a second chance, but in the process, he dismissed himself. And I have, what did you expect me to do? I give somebody a chance, he starts to do whatever he's doing. So I think let's move on. Let us, and you know, it's not the end of the, it is not the end of the road. JB Muturi has a very good pension as a former speaker. So hawezi kuumia sana ataenda kuhangaika. Ako na kazi nyingi. Ako na pension, anaweza kusonga mbele.
Labda tuone wakati ambao serikali imetulia na kazi inaendelea, kwa sababu sana ya kuhusu kazi CSs, kazi inabadilika kila siku. Wanasema even before you warm your seat, you are out. Even before you settle, even before you know where the chair is, where everything is, you are just out.
Asante Joki. Nataka tushikanishe hayo maswali.
Unajua moja sababu you're on record saying that there was a time your CSs you knew their departments and ministries more than they did. And you have always said that you want to work with the best. But you have said alikuwa rafiki. Were you choosing friends or were you getting competent people that would have supported you and you would not have found yourself in the situation that you're finding yourself in?
You see, there is always a balance between the team you have. So you have a team.
Yes.
And you have to choose the best from the team you have. And even when you choose from the team you have, they say the test of the pudding is in the eating. Sometimes you think highly of somebody, maybe they are not. Sometimes you don't think much of somebody, maybe they are better. So you have to keep balancing. And let me tell you this. Government is run through collective responsibility. Much as we have a minister for this and a minister for the other, decisions are made collectively as government. So whether you serve in this ministry or you serve in that ministry, it is your responsibility to understand government in its entirety and to work with all colleagues in different aspects. Let me tell you, my dear sister Nyokabi, when you inherit a situation, and you inherit a situation where the economy is not doing well, and you have to do things. You have to cut down on this, you have to cut down on this, you have to stop this project, you have to stop that project to allow the economy to breathe and to allow the economy to come back. I am now much more confident. And when I tell the people of Kenya that the country was headed to a default, there are countries, I'm not talking from space, there are countries who have defaulted. I don't want to mention countries by name. Kenyans know. Anybody who is interested in public affairs knows there are countries, our neighbors, many countries have defaulted. And when a country defaults, my sister, you are in so much trouble. Nobody wants to lend you nothing. Nobody wants to associate with you. One of the neighbors, I don't want to mention which one, their currency was devalued by 100%. Do you know what that would mean to Kenya if we were to go that direction? Just imagine if the dollar was exchanging at 220 shillings. What kind of a country would we be? So there are real issues that I have had to do to stabilize the economy of Kenya. And I can now confidently say that now that we have stabilized the economy, inflation has come down to 3.5% from 9%. Our exchange rate has stabilized substantially. Our foreign reserves were now close to $10 billion. We are now in a much more solid place to undertake the development of our country. And let me tell you, guys, friends, I don't know whether guys is right, friends, let me tell you this. Even in the midst of all these things, people are judging me rather harshly, Even in the midst of all this, there are 200,000 Kenyans, 240 to be exact, ask Alice Wahome, working in our housing program. There are 200,000 Kenyans working who have benefited from export of labor. In fact, what we've just done is to make Uwezo Fund and Youth Fund be able to finance young people who are getting jobs abroad. Let me also tell you that digital hubs and digital economy and digital jobs are employing 195,000 Kenyans. In the midst of all this, there are real people with real jobs, earning real money, even in the context of what we are doing. And there are real things happening. Are we building the markets? Yes. Are we building housing? Yes. Have we tendered for hostels? Yes. Are the roads now ongoing? Yes. Are we doing universal health coverage? I made a commitment that we are going to change the infrastructure of health in Kenya, and we are going to see a different output. Have we stabilized the education of the children of Kenya? Yes. When I came into office, nobody knew what CPC was going to happen. Many parents were, they did not know what was going to happen next. We have sorted out the challenges with CBC. I have hired 76,000 teachers in 2 years. It's never been done by any government. We have a new funding model. It was taken to court. The court has now cleared to say it is the right model because it treats children according to the ability of their parents, so that children from poor families can get up to 90% scholarship. And children of William Ruto and the other people who earn more money can be funded less because their parents can afford. These are the kind of things that were challenges to Kenya. Good. I have sorted them out. I have sorted out education. I am sorting out health. I'm sorting out housing. I am making sure that the economy is stabilized, and we are moving the country forward. Kenya is not going to default. I can tell you for a fact.
Mr. President, thank you, Rais. Unajua, Mtukufu Rais.
Yes, my brother from Weru.
Yes, my name is Martin.
Martin. Yes, Martin.
Kuna swali ambalo dadangu hapa ameuliza na hujajibu. Ningeomba ujibu tafadhali kwamba mawaziri unawabadilisha mpaka sasa a record 3 times in a ministry, Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa miaka miwili. Sidhani kwamba yule waziri kwamba kama atakuwa ametulia hata kufanya kazi ama utakuwa umempea nafasi ya kufanya kazi. La pili, Mtukufu Rais, umetaja mambo ya miraa. Sijui kama huko na habari kwamba tunavyoongea hivi sasa shirika la ndege la Ethiopia Airways limewacha kubeba miraa ambayo ilikuwa inabeba miraa kwenda Israel, kwenda Sierra Leone, I think, limewacha kubeba miraa. La tatu, nadhani utayakumbuka yote, ni Nithi Bridge. Nithi Bridge mpaka leo hakuna kitu ambacho kimefanyika kwa Nithi Bridge. Ulikuwa umepromise kwamba in 100 days itakuwa imeanza kujengwa, ukakuja tena ukasema in 6 months itakuwa imeanza kujengwa. Mpaka leo, Mheshimiwa Rais, hakuna kitu kimefanyika, na watu wanakufa. Real people are dying at Nithi Bridge, Mheshimiwa Rais. Like they are really dying there at Nithi Bridge.
Okay, wacha nikujibu. Mambo ya mawaziri, kila serikali inabadilisha mawaziri. I want you to tell me how many times Kibaki changed ministers. No, I'm just telling you.
The frequency. You had a chance ya kuchagua mawaziri.
Si umeniuliza maswali.
Mheshimiwa, niruhusu
I listen to you when you are asking. Why don't you listen to me when I'm answering?
You are asking me.
Yeah, relax. So, Kibaki alibadilisha mawaziri when it was necessary. Uhuru alibadilisha mawaziri when it is necessary. When it is necessary, I will change ministers because it is my prerogative. And ultimately, whatever the ministers are doing, ultimately, I will be asked. The buck stops with me, ultimately. So that is why I am going to work with people who ultimately are going to help me answer the final question to the people of Kenya.
Yes, and umetuambia hapa kwamba wale au mawaziri wengine walikuwa marafiki zako, but then you had a chance wakati uliondoa cabinet yote. You had a chance ya kuchagua watu ambao labda hutawabadilisha baada ya miezi mitatu ama miwili.
Martin, naam. Kama unaona sijafanya vizuri,
sijasema hujafanya vizuri.
No, sasa
ni kwamba unawabadilisha mpaka sasa mimi mwanahabari saa nyingine hata nashindwa kukumbuka waziri fulani ni wa wizara gani.
Kazi sasa utakuwa unaanguka mtihani usipojua waziri ni nani. That is your problem. Your problem is to find out who is the minister for whatever. Let me just tell you that kazi ndio mimi niko naye. Nitafanya vile naelewa inapaswa kufanyika. Let me give you an example. Unajua kwa hiki bwa Mwere, kuna wakati mmoja alienda kumuona Rais Kibaki. Kamwambia bwana rais, kuna shida hapa, kuna shida hapa, hapa iko shida, hapa iko shida, hapa iko shida, ungefanya hivi, ungefanya hivi. Kibaki akanyamaza, akamsikiza. Alipomaliza akamwambia Koigi, hiyo maneno yote umesema, siku ukikuwa rais ufanye hivyo vile unataka. Wacha mimi nifanye vile najua. Sitaki kujibu hivyo. Nilikuwa
Lakini Mheshimiwa Rais,
wachana na hiyo. So Nithi, wacha tuende kwa Nithi Bridge. Huyu jamaa ameniuliza. Niliwaeleza wananchi wa Tharaka Nithi, mahali my deputy anatoka, kwamba hii Nithi Bridge tutaishughulikia. Right? Ukiuliza Kinoti wa Kera, ukiuliza Engineer Kungu wa Kenha, kama I have given them the assignment to do it and to figure out how we are going to work on that bridge, they will tell you there is 2 solutions to that bridge. One will cost us 5 billion shillings, and they have designed how it's going to happen. The other one is going to cost us 50 billion shillings, and they have told us to make a choice between, are we going to do one that is going to cost us 5 billion? Are we going to do another one, or the other one that's going to cost us 50 billion? As to us having a plan on how that is going to be done, we have a plan. Like everything else, because of the nature of the economy, and because we have not been in a position to raise resources to do, just like all the other roads that did not, that were not factored in because there wasn't enough resources. Now we do have resources. We are now going to figure out, as we, like last week, we paid 60 billion shillings for the contractors to go back and do what they have to do. Because now we have stabilized the economy, we've gone to the market, we've raised the resources, and we know what to do. Part of what we are going to do is to make sure that that assignment on Nithi Bridge, which by the way is a concern to me as much as a concern to you, because as you say, real people are continuing to lose lives on that bridge. So it doesn't mean that we have not, it does not mean that we have no plan. It doesn't mean that we are not thinking about it. It doesn't mean that we have forgotten about it. I can tell you, if you speak to Kinoti of Kura, if you speak to Kungu of Kenha, they will tell you the plan. Or if you speak to Mbogwa, the PS for roads, he will tell you we have a way of doing that bridge.
The Miraa issue, please. The Miraa issue.
Kwamba tuna wakati mfupi sana ama muda wetu unaelekea kuyoma, lakini kuna swali ambalo